Hello again, how you doing? Twitter is in disarray. From Elon Musk firing 80% of his workforce, to intern getting hacked, leaking 200 million users' personal data. I mean, this really comes as no surprise. It's probably rather easy to send an email to a Twitter employee and get them to click a link because their work environment is so chaotic. These leaks do include your email, name, username, follower count, password, and date of birth. Basically everything they need to know to fuck your shit up. Now this data leak was posted by Michiba on a data leak forum. Now I just want to say I am not a cybersecurity expert. There is a pretty real chance that this might be fake, because as of right now there is no major news outlets covering it because it is rather fresh. But it does seem pretty on brand for Twitter to get hacked, so this is very well in the realm of possibility. This actually isn't the only bad thing that Twitter is experiencing right now. Twitter just released its first ever Twitter exclusive show, named The New Norm. It centers around an old man named Norm who very much believes in conservative values. But his values are challenged when a kid named Chaz moves in, a non-binary person who is there to rehab Norm, teaching him the ways of woke. Or at least that's what they say in the show. Now, when I tell you this is the most unfunny show I have ever watched in my entire godforsaken fucking life, I mean it. I did not laugh once, I didn't even crack a fucking smile. The writing is bad, the animation looks like it was made in GoAnimate, and to top that little shit cake off, they have a website where you can give them donations to put towards the show, I'm sure. The pilot for the show was a little over 3 minutes long, and it is the most grueling 3 minutes I have ever experienced. I am not looking forward to this show continuing. Nobody is. Every comment in the comment section of the pilot is just shitting on it completely. And the ratings for the show are genuinely rock bottom. This show's pilot was so fucking bad, it made people rate it 1 star. And just a cute little footnote, they also called it the South Park of X. Now, I don't know if these people have ever watched South Park, but South Park is a really good show, and this literally does not even chalk up to it in the slightest. The opening shot shows Norm scratching his ankle monitor that he got from threatening the school board after they were talking to children about non-binary people. His daughter seems to be in maybe freshman year, so I mean, high schools talking about that isn't exactly out of the norm, and I don't see it as really an issue. I could see if maybe they were a middle schooler, that would kind of confuse them a bit, but in high school I feel like it's alright. And following this establishing shot, Norm grabs a beer that is completely covered in a gay pride flag, which was probably the least funny bit of the entire episode. I genuinely winced at my screen when I saw him grab a beer that had the pride flag on it. He then screams and says,
"What's that?"
followed by his daughter then saying,
"Progress."
Just to name a few gripes that I have with this shot, did they just not think about the fact that he bought the beer? So you're telling me this man went out to buy the beer, didn't see that it had a pride flag on it, bought the beer, drove it all the way home, and then put it on his end table where he then said, "What is that?" You know damn well what that is because you bought it and put it on your fucking end table. I'm not sure if the writers were just high on codeine or what, but this is the most dumbass oversight. We then get a cute little bit where his daughter says, "It's the new norm." Oh my god, this actually sent shivers down my spine. This was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. To make it even more disgusting, he then pulls the title screen off of the screen because, you know, we're cute here. Norm then touches the door where his ankle monitor tells him that his perimeter has been reached, but the ankle monitor is inside. I'm not sure if the writers just don't know what the fucking ankle monitor is, but that is not how an ankle monitor works. A great example of an ankle monitor working correctly is the movie Disturbia, where it works almost all the way to the end of his yard, which is the correct way that an ankle monitor would work. And as his woke dog pisses on his ankle monitor to electrocute him, his wife named Janice walks into the house, sporting the personality of a wet paper towel. She only exchanges 2 or 3 lines throughout the entire pilot, and they are the most dry lines ever conceived. I'm not sure if this girl's a sociopath death or if the actor just gave the fuck up, but this is the most dry character ever. Chaz then walks in, and Norm says, "What is that?" Followed by his ankle monitor telling him that that was offensive, then Chaz admitting that that is one of his pronouns. After Chaz reveals that he's non-binary, Norm's daughter falls head over heels for him, for whatever fucking reason. Then Norm's friend and boss walks in, followed by Chaz saying, "Oh wait, you're black," because for some fucking reason he thought that Norm was racist. Then they sit down and talk about a bunch of bullshit I don't fucking care about. If you really want to actually know what happened in this show, just go watch it. I'm not gonna explain all of it for you. But this is one of the worst shows that I have ever watched. It is so fucking bad, in fact, I wanted to rip my ears off and eat them. In conclusion, Twitter is just going through a lot of backlash and a lot of bullshit right now, which is making them make a lot of dumb fucking decisions. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it. And anyways, have a good one. Also, I can admit that Pride Flag beer does look like it tastes like shit.